She smiled and said, "Yo, you are handsome. You Magana men are so handsome. Yo, but your women are ugly. They are black. They have big muscles." Hello, my name is Washango. I'm an African mama and an African teacher, and I'm bringing you content on this channel that will inspire you to think differently and to keep learning. And one of the things I will be doing in this channel, previewing African books. A foreigner in Cape Town. After a while, irresistibly driven, she asked, "Are you Magana?" I said, "No, I'm from Kenya." She smiled and said, "Yo, you are handsome. You Magana men are so handsome. Yo, but your women are ugly. They are black. They have big muscles." Minibus taxis are not big vehicles. If you say something to someone, you speak to 15 people. A debate erupted in Xhosa about the ugliness of Amagana. Then the inevitable question, what are you doing in our country? I am a student. I will preview several books in this channel. For example, I'll soon be talking about mental health, and I'll look at it from the perspectives of people who have gone through addiction. I will look at Chris Limo's My Side of the Street. I'll look at Anne Matthew's book, Sober Again. And I'll also look at Anne Brest's book, Catastrophe. The reason for bringing African books is to make information relevant to you where you are in Africa. Wherever you are, you will be inspired by books written by people just like us, just like you. Getting back to Binyavanga's book, the chapter I read from was the chapter A Foreigner in Cape Town. And that chapter was one of the inspirations for me to start this channel. Before I started the channel, I had a lot of fear. I wondered, will it work? Will I succeed? Will I really be able to teach on the internet, on YouTube? But when I read his book, and especially that chapter, it showed me being a student means being able to be uncomfortable. Being uncomfortable with certain circumstances. Being uncomfortable will help me become what I longer. I was starting something new. He came into South Africa, fresh from Kenya, a young student, and didn't even know the language. So when in the extract I've read and he's asked, "Are you Magana?" he didn't realize that that term was actually a xenophobic term. He was actually being asked, "Are you a foreigner? Are you a foreigner?" And he thought he was being asked where he's from or what nationality he is. And it made me realize that as a student on YouTube, because I'm learning as much as I'm teaching, I'm learning to be on YouTube, I needed to dive into. I couldn't just keep looking from a distance. I couldn't only be scared and think it won't work. I needed to immerse myself. And so in this chapter, in the particular chapter that I was reading from, Binyavanga just immersed himself in the culture and with the people in South Africa. And so in this chapter, in the particular chapter that I was reading from, Binyavanga just immersed himself in the culture and with the people in South Africa. In this particular chapter, he was actually traveling in a minibus taxi, not in a fancy self-driven car, and he was going into a township where he would meet local people, and not far removed from the citizens of Cape Town, but he wanted to be right to where he will mix with people and learn about the culture. And so with me, I decided I was going to dive in. And here I am. And I hope I will tell you more about Binyavanga's journey in South Africa and his experiences about being a foreigner, but also in immersing himself in a culture that was new, but also learning from that culture. I look forward to seeing you again. Do subscribe and see you soon. Bye.